So the purpose of today's session is that we only understand the 10 calculators which we have and use them while we are making presentation. So currently we have these presentations and all. Recording करने की जरूरत नहीं है संतोष जी, आपको मैं recording share कर दूंगा. You can actually use that also. No issues. So once you have all these calculators there, you can use it in two ways. पहला तरीका, how you can while you are doing some online session या किसी client के साथ आप हैं and internet access is there, you can do these calculations and do certain things with him, inspire him to use or do more and more investments with you. So that is number one. Second is you can make a presentation for like किसी को अगर increased SIP karana hai, comparing it with different equity, different funds, not only one, comparison of various SIPs, asset allocation, human life value, or certain other things which we will do right now. So you can just take it with your own branding, with your own PDF, you can share it. Third important thing which is there with this whole thing is, abhi inka jo presentation, look and all, in next, after Diwali, this is going to be in a much beautiful format. इसके अंदर में we have actually hired few more professionals जो कि इसको all redesign कर रहे हैं, और ये जो अंदर में content है, whatever is there, that is remaining anyway there, so that is already done. But the output which you will get, the PDF, your branding and all everything, that will become very beautiful. It is going under a lot of changes. So अभी मैं जो दिखा रहा हूँ आप लोगों को, this is the existing format, but this output will be very different post Diwali. So wait for that also. But again, how we can use this, what is the essence of using these calculators, that is what we will be doing. And in the coming next sessions, which is next Thursday and after that, what we will do, we will also share and discuss after that. So before that, किसने कौन सा calculator use किया है? Anybody, if you have used something, if you would like to share something, maybe for next 2-3 minutes, we can just listen to you. जिन्होंने भी use किया है, all the volatility coaches and FFF Pro members, you have used it. Others who have actually joined, you can just have a see the experience, see how things are working. And if you wish, you can also become a volatility coach or an FFF Pro members also. So anyone who had been using this can just share your experience so far. You can just unmute yourself and speak. 2-3 minutes. दिखाने नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, just share करने बोल रहा हूँ. If you have used it, how you have used it. Anyone? क्या बात है? No one is telling. Ramesh ji, Rohit. Anyway, some of you are new. Krishna Kunda ji, आप ही बोल दीजिए. Not using it. Okay. This is the most simple thing, friends. And this can be used by anyone. And some of the tools are also even mobile friendly, which is the work is going on that, so that some mutual fund analysis and all, you can just take it out and take a screenshot and share. So it is very fast, but most of them are on the laptop. So that is something which we have to understand and see. So anyways, let me take you to the place wherein we will be able to do this. So first of all, you need to go to the website, which is volatilityGame.com. Okay. And यहाँ पे there is a login. Okay. And play game is the asset allocation game, and sign up for FFF Pro members. So whether you are an FFF Pro or you are a volatility coach, you can just log in. And once you log in, you will be having the whole dashboard in front of you, जहाँ पे आप सारी की सारी चीजें कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. So what I have already done is, we are already there on a particular page. ठीक है? अभी there are quite a number of them. So let me just share with you like the top performing SIP. So there are quite a number. जैसे last वाला है. This is very interesting and very common, which can be used. Okay. So let's take an example. that you want to do ELSS. Okay, flexi cap category, all the categories are there, but let's take ELSS is something which probably you will do. And you just write, let's say 10,000 per month ka SIP. And period, maybe no, you can write 15 years. Now you search all of them. So what you will do, you will get all the ELSS things, and where you know this investment amount is there in 15 years, how much you have invested, and after that, what is the current value, and what is the return percentage wise, and the TER and all, everything you will get here. And then what you can do is, so as I told you, know that in next some time, you will also have a uh, beautiful downloader also with your logos and all. In some cases it is there, some cases, but now let's say you just do download Excel. So once this is done, okay, then what happens is just a sec. So you just open this. Hope all of you can see this. Huh? So now on an Excel sheet, you get something like this. Okay. And अब इसको मिलने के बाद में see there are these are the funds, inception date, start date, end date, period, 15 years I have chosen. Similarly, if you wish, you can choose any other 10 years, 20 years or whatever the years. So अगर 20 years पुराना है तो वही आएगा, 10 years and all. Investment amount is 10,000 rupees. So total in 15 years you have given 18 lakhs, and then today the value is 82 lakhs, 67 lakhs, 61 lakhs, and so on. This is the return, this is the TR, this is the date, and this is the NAV. So this way, once you get it, you can also get the same with your branded PDF and all things like that. वो भी आप चाहें तो share कर सकते हैं. So this way, this becomes very, very easy and common. So this is like one calculator where you know you are just doing and you are actually creating a पूरा का पूरा माने SIPs के लिए. This is like very very common and one of my favorites. And in the time to come, no, abhi there are around 11, so we can have many more. Maybe another 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 calculators also. But majorly what is required, that is something which we really need to do. And so it's better to late than never. So that way it is there. So is it clear? Any question on this? No? Don't make it one-sided session. ठीक है तो और बाकी सब या
रत्नेश, इसके अंदर जब हम इसको डाउनलोड करेंगे तो क्या हमारे पास कोई ऑप्शन हो सकता है जहां पर कि हम फिल्टर लगा के वैल्यूज को अनचेक कर सकें? मेरा कंसर्न क्या है कि मैं चाहता हूं कि जब मैं अपने इन्वेस्टर को इस तरह का कोई चीज भेजूं तो उसमें TER वहां ना दिखे, फॉर एग्जांपल.
देखिए उसके लिए आपका एक ही ऑप्शन है कि एक्सेल फॉर्मेट आ रहा है, उसमें से आप वो हटा दो. सिंपल.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
द वन व्हिच यू आर एक्चुअली गेटिंग, दैट इज द वे.
हेलो.
यस.
हाँ सर, एक बार वो रोलिंग रिटर्न वर्सेस कैटेगरी वो एक बार एग्जांपल दिखाइए ना.
हाँ वो दिखाऊंगा. उसके अंदर में थोड़ा सा एक इश्यू चल रहा है अभी, मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ बाकी सब का भी. हाँ
ओके.
सो और कभी भी किसी को कुछ इश्यू आता है जस्ट आप बोल दीजिए. कोई बार देखिए टेक्निकल चीज है तो यू जस्ट लेट अस नो, थिंग्स विल बी डन इमीडिएटली. ओके. सो बाकी चीजों में हम लोग आते हैं लाइक म्यूचुअल फंड SIP कैलकुलेटर्स. अब बोलते हैं दिस इज समथिंग वेरी वेरी कॉमन, व्हाई डू यू नीड टू डू दिस, माने व्हाट इज सो इंटरेस्टिंग अबाउट दिस एंड ऑल. But again, no, see, the idea is comparison. Let's take an example of a mid-cap fund, and you need to actually, let's say there are 3-4 funds which you have identified. So, but आप सबका ले सकते हैं. Let's say HDFC mid-cap and Aditya Birla I have taken 2. You can take 5 funds out of this. Huh? So once you have done this, and let's take monthly and installment is also 10,000. And a starting date, no, 2013 I have done. End date is, let's say, So once you have done this and once you search, ये यहाँ पे आता है वॉलेटिलिटी कैलकुलेटर्स जो भी है ना, उसके अंदर में ही है. आई थिंक समथिंग वेंट रॉन्ग. So once you use it, no, ये कौन सा है? ICICI is a new one, so ये तो नया ही है. Any date? So once you do, things will come and that can easily be taken care of. I think it's maybe there is some error which is going on. Some error which is extremely sorry for this. I think there is error which is there. So similarly, I'll just see that this error is taken care of. Just a second. So similarly, systematic withdrawal plan also. In a systematic withdrawal plan, what do we do? There is a debt fund and there is a equity fund. So let's take an example of one AMC. It has to be in the same AMC only for sure. So let's say select a scheme, select a SWP scheme also. And then we will have to, the systematic withdrawal is like a retirement planning. So let's take an example of a fund like a BAF fund. Yeah, balance advantage growth. Maybe we can put first of every month, select a period which is monthly. Now, most of the time, people can say that, no, sir, you retired on a particular date, okay, and you should have done this, okay. So then he says, no, I will not do. But what happens, no, after a certain point of time, when you meet him, and he did not start doing something with you, but you can actually share that, sir, see, if you would have done this as I would have shared with you, okay, so see, this could have been the possibility. So ye aapke sang aisa hota and things like that. Let's say somebody in 2016 January 1st invested and systematic withdrawal, maybe no, somebody started, let's say 2017 January 1st, and this is going on till date. So what we have done, we have just put in like 10 lakh rupees of lump sum investment and then 7,500 withdrawal. So you get a download form of a graph and see what is happening is around 82 installments have gone, withdrawal is there, current valuation is around 12 lakh. So it's 10 lakh has become actually 12 lakh and 7,500 has also been withdrawn. So this is also a PDF or an Excel you can actually download. And these reports will be, you can actually get it in a format you want with your branding and all, so that you can do that. So iske andar mein now, if you see that 7,500 has done well, if you think you can actually make it 8,000 also and just share with him like that. So if 8,000 is done, then also returns remain same. Still he is having 12 lakhs and he has actually withdrawn 6,56,000 in last 10 years or so. And things can be like this. You can actually share with him. See, in between, it has also gone below 10 lakhs also. So all these things is made clear. When a client will see that, no, while he is doing something, if it has actually gone down also, but still finally, as long as he is sticking to that, things will actually be better and they can grow. So this is good withdrawal plan. The idea is to share with them that if you would have started, then this was the thing. The day you retired or the day you actually wanted the money. But it is okay. You have not started, then you can start now. And this is a beautiful way to do certain things like that. Similarly, PPF versus ELSS. I don't think that these days you have this comparison and all. So it is not a very hardcore things like that. Anyway, if somebody is doing PPF, he is doing it. But otherwise, PPF versus this also, these calculators are there, and maybe lump sum or SIP, whatever format if you wish to see. 1 lakh rupees invested, and maybe let's write something like 0.1. Until date, if you want, you can just put today's date. If you wish, you can actually add a name of a fund. Like ICICI, ELSS, maybe HDFC tax saver. So I've just added 2 random funds, and if you want to get that thing in Excel, you can do that, or in a PDF, you can do that. See, PDF reports and also will be available in a much beautiful way post Diwali. So currently, whatever is available in Toffee, sorry, I think it is not getting downloaded. You can even write somebody's name also if you wish to. So the whole report is generated. There is some serious issue which is there. I'll share the reports in the group later. Okay. How many of you have played this asset allocation game? On one of the Thursdays, we will be doing the asset allocation game also. And this asset allocation game and asset allocation calculator, although there is not like similarity or anything like that, but again, all the asset classes which we have used there, here also we have used it. Many a times you don't get opportunity to conduct the full game of maybe 1 hour or so in front of clients, but I think this is something which we can easily do. Nothing very, but depending on just on the age, let's say if somebody is between this and if somebody is willing to take a medium or a high risk, and if the investment horizon is this, so whatever, somebody is preferring some companies or some bad companies or whatever. So it's like domestic equity. And it is while you are making an online presentation and also these are like some formats which is there at the back end. If you wish, you can also have your own way of format, the way we play in the asset allocation game. So domestic, debt fund 16%, gold you can have 14%, liquid you can have 10%, international equity, it is like that. But if somebody is only prefer to buy a new company, and if the horizon, let's say, then it becomes 51%. So varieties of formats and all are there, and you can download it with your name and all. And if somebody is having a very medium horizon and maybe no, and the horizon is between 5 to 10 years, so this also keeps changing. So debt fund, it goes up, the gold component goes up, the equity component of domestic equity is reduced, international equity further reduces, and liquidity and things also get reduced. So this way you can keep on changing and keep on doing this. Retirement calculator is again one of the most interesting one, and this can be done online. Making a retirement planning calculator and making a client do SIPs and all is very during COVID time. This was one of the most favorite, while because no people were sitting all across on their online thing only. But again, let's say amount you wish to retire with. Now, what is the amount you wish to retire with? We will have to think that if I want to retire today, what is that amount I am requiring? So I will have to do a little back calculation. Let's say if my expense per month is 50,000 rupees per month. Now, in order to get 50,000 rupees per month, how much is the corpus I need to have today? So let's say if I have 1 crore in my bank account, by FD and all at a 6%, more or less, I will get 50,000 per month. So my retirement corpus, if I want to retire today, should be 1 crore. So let's make it 1 crore over here. Okay, so I've just written 1 crore. So this has become 1 crore little by the movement. Now, at what age, your age today, let's say, let me write my age, 49. Okay. At what age you plan to retire? Let's say I want to retire at the age of 60, which is another 11 years. Now, what has happened? So today's 1 crore is actually 1 crore 71. So this is growth and all, which we will see now. Now, expected inflation, so I've taken 5. If you want, we can increase it to 6 or 5.5, whatever we want, or whatever client is comfortable with. Expected rate of return on your investment. So maybe I can just put in maybe 10% of rate of return, or maybe if I want to be a little aggressive, I can put 12% or something like that. And if I have some current savings, and then fine, otherwise I can just make it 0. I have no savings as of now. So very simple. I need to have 1.89 crores and 11 years I need to save 71,000 per month. So total investment in 11 years is around 95 lakhs, which will become 1.81 crore. And once we do this, we download and with the name and all everything of a client. So this is what amount invested, and this is what the total growth is like this. So once you make something like this and share, and if the format looks a little nice and you share it, it becomes a little more. And it takes only maybe 5 minutes or so to do all this. So this way you can do the retirement planning calculators. Human life value. So before going to the human life value, let me ask you a question. What is human life value? Anybody would like to tell? And there is a raise of hand also. So please ask your question, Vipul.
Acha.
Yeah. Vipul, your voice is echoing. You can just type the message question also if you wish to. And in the meantime, all of you can actually let us know what is human life value. I'm sure all of us mostly into mutual fund, but I think human life value also. I joined late. Do I get an access to? Yes. You can.
मैं बोलूं क्या? संजय ठाकुर.
हाँ, बोलिए संजय.
ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू मतलब कि आज जो उसका इनकम है, ठीक है, जो भी उसका एनुअल इनकम है, उस इनकम में से वो उसका 2 पार्ट होते हैं. कोई भी आदमी अगर इनकम कर रहा है, ठीक है, तो उसके 2 पार्ट है. एक पार्ट है कि वो अपने ऊपर खर्चा करता है, और एक पार्ट जो फैमिली के ऊपर में दे रहा. तो फैमिली के ऊपर में जो पैसा खर्चा कर रहा है, अगर मैं रहूं चाहे नहीं रहूं, वो उसका जाकर के उतना पैसा हर मंथ फैमिली के लिए चाहिए. इसका बेसिक कैलकुलेशन में एक नंबर माने एज पर द लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कि जितना आदमी इनकम ईयरली इनकम कर रहा है, उसको 15 टाइम्स अगर मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द कंपनी, 15 से 20 गुना उसका ह्यूमन लाइफ आता है.
ठीक है, एकदम स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला रॉ तरीके से अगर करना है, कुछ लोग 15 टाइम्स बोलते हैं, कुछ लोग 20 टाइम्स भी बोलते
20
हैं,
टाइम्स।
विच इज ऑल्सो फाइन। वो तो अपने सिंपल तरीके से बोल दिया कि इतना का इंश्योरेंस ले लो, बट इसका एक प्रैक्टिकल तरीका भी है। जिन्होंने भी, हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस हैव डन सीएफपी इन दिस ग्रुप? अगर आपने सीएफपी किया है तो दो तरीके के
मैं उसको इलाबोरेट नहीं किया, मैंने सिंपल वे में बोल दिया। आप बोलेंगे तो मैं उसको भी पूरा बता सकता हूँ। सीएफपी मेरा किया हुआ है।
आइए, ठीक है, चलिए हम लोग इसको देख लेते हैं, बट हम लोग कितना इजी और कितना फास्ट तरीके से वी कैन एक्चुअली डू दिस, वो मैं दिखाना चाहता हूँ। सो ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू, लेट्स गो इनटू दैट। सो ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू एक्चुअली दो मेथड्स होते हैं, वन इज इनकम मेथड एंड द अदर इज एक्सपेंस मेथड। और हम लोग उसकी डिटेल ज्यादा आप थ्योरी बुक्स में मिल जाएगी, और यहाँ पे भी राइटअप में आपको दूसरे पेज में मिल जाएगा। इनकम मेथड से क्या है कि इफ द ब्रेड अर्नर ऑफ अ फैमिली, उसकी इनकम का कितना लॉस हो रहा है, वट एवर इनकम ही वाज अर्निंग, उनकी उनके खुद के एक्सपेंस को बाद देके व्हाट वाज द इनकम व्हिच ही वाज गिविंग इट टू द फैमिली, सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट मेथड उसकी ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए। और सेकंड मेथड है एक्सपेंस मेथड, कि व्हाट इज द एक्सपेंस व्हिच ही वाज गिविंग टू द फैमिली। लेट्स से एक फैमिली का, उसकी इनकम शायद 5 लाख रुपए है, लेकिन उसकी फैमिली को 1 ही लाख रुपए मिलता था, सो वो उसकी फैमिली का एक्सपेंस था। तो एक्सपेंस के मेथड से हम लोग कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू, इतना ही रुपया जरूरी है फॉर इंश्योरेंस कवरेज, ओके। और उसका बाद बाकी का जो भी रुपया है, यू शुड बी इन्वेस्टिंग इनटू इक्विटी, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, इक्विटी और व्हाटएवर यू वांट, जो भी आपका बाकी एसेट क्लासेस है उनमें जैसे जैसे आप करना चाहें, दैट वे यू कैन डू, बट एक इतना मिनिमम है, उसको उतना का कवरेज ले लेना चाहिए, ओके। सो हम लोग थोड़ा एक्सपेंस मेथड लेते हैं, ये थोड़ा सा ज्यादा यूजफुल है, क्योंकि सबसे ज्यादा जो जरूरत होती है, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर एन इंडिविजुअल टू टेक केयर ऑफ इज द एक्सपेंसेस, कि वो नहीं रहेगा तो उसकी फैमिली के एक्सपेंसेस कैसे चलेंगे, ठीक है। तो सिंपल वे में आपने कैलकुलेट कर लिया कि वो नहीं है, तो जैसे समझ लो कितने एक्सपेंसेस हैं उसकी फैमिली के, तो हमने समझ लो एक कैलकुलेशन कर लिया कि उसका 30 lakhs समझ लिया एक एक्सपेंस है, ओके, द करंट एनुअल एक्सपेंस ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल। सो एक्सपेंसेस इंक्रीज भी तो होगा, तो हमने ये भी एक एज्यूम कर लिया कि हर साल 5% लेट्स से द एक्सपेंसेस विल गो अप। सो अगर कोई लोन आउटस्टैंडिंग है, नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं। और नंबर ऑफ इयर्स, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल कि वो, उसकी उम्र क्या है, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल लेट हिज एज इज 30 years, so for another 30 years he will be taking care of the expenses. Agar if his age is 50 years, that means maybe no another 10 years at least he is going to take care of the expenses, or maybe more. So jitni expected life hai uski to take care of the expense, that way he need to write it. So this case mein let's take an example ki his age is around 45, so all 15 years ke liye he will be taking care of the expenses, or maybe more or whatever. एक assume किया हमने 50 years या 13 years या 30, 40, whatever the years. So the 30 lakh rupees expenses actually with increased amount, so the cumulative expenses that he will have to take care in next 15 years is approximately 6.4 crores. This is the whole amount. So the ideal life coverage is actually 6.5 crores. So ये अब अगर हम लोग देखें जो संजय जी ने कहा था कि हम लोग 10 टाइम्स या 15 टाइम्स या 20 टाइम्स अगर करते हैं, तो देखिए 30 lakhs अगर साल का है तो उसका 10 टाइम्स करते तो कितना आता, 3 करोड़ आता। 20 टाइम्स करते तो 6 करोड़ आता। तो उनके हिसाब से जैसा हमने देखा कि 15 टाइम्स 20 टाइम्स एक्सपेंस मेथड से भी वही आती है, पर ये क्या है ना, एक एक्यूरेट फिगर है डिपेंडिंग ऑन द इंक्रीज। ये जो आपका इवेंट है, अगर उनका कुछ आउटस्टैंडिंग लोन है समझ लीजिए 3 लाख का, तो उसके हिसाब से थोड़ा और प्लस माइनस और ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा, 3 लाख का अगर लोन था तो ये सारी की सारी चीजें इंस्टेंटली आप पूछ के, इंस्टेंटली आप डाल के, यू कैन एक्चुअली डाउनलोड एंड गिव इट टू हिम। इट ओनली टेक्स 1 minute। 1 मिनट में एक तरीके की प्लानिंग हो सकती है। और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, आप फाइनेंशियल प्लान भी नहीं बना रहे हो। फॉर अ म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर अभी तो बहुत सारे कंप्लायंसेस आ गए हैं, आप एडवाइस नहीं दे सकते हो, प्लान नहीं कर सकते हो, बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं कर सकते हो। बट यहाँ पे आप खुद कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो, क्लाइंट ही कर रहा है, और आप और क्लाइंट बैठ के डिस्कस कर रहे हो, एंड यू आर जस्ट डूइंग it together. So it's not an advice, neither it's a plan, but it is done through you, so that the confidence and the results and the return which is going to come will be coming to you. So that's how you can actually do this whole thing can be created in a form of a branding and it can be given to the client. So ये हो गया ह्यूमन लाइफ वैल्यू. एक और देख लेते हैं हम लोग इनकम मेथड से भी. अब इनकम मेथड में क्या है कि वो कितनी इनकम अर्न कर रहा है. लेट्स से ये यही अमाउंट समझते हैं हम लोग. वो 30 लाख उसकी इनकम थी. ओके, इनकम और एक्सपेंस में यही डिफरेंस है कि एक्सपेंस जितना दिया उसने उसमें उसका खुद का एक्सपेंस इंक्लूड नहीं है. ओके, इनकम में क्या हो सकता है कि उसका खुद का इनकम भी इंक्लूड हो जाता है एंड एवरीथिंग. उसकी पूरी इनकम को और उसके पूरे एक्सपेंसेस को सारा का सारा कंसिडर किया जाता है. एक्सपेंस में द ओनली कंट्रीब्यूशन विच इज डूइंग टू द फैमिली, दिस इज द मेजर डिफरेंस. सो इस केस में भी अगर इनकम ये है तो अगर समझ लीजिए 30 लाख था उसमें, तो इसकी इनकम शायद थोड़ी ज्यादा रहेगी. तो हम लोग समझ लीजिए 55 लाख समझ लीजिए मान लेते हैं उसकी इनकम थी साल की. एंड एक्सपेक्टेड इंक्रीज इन द इनकम शायद हम लोग सोचते थे कि ही इज प्रोबेबली ग्रोइंग 10% पर एनम. आउटस्टैंडिंग लोन उसके पर्सनल भी हैं जिसका इंश्योरेंस कवरेज है नहीं है, आई डोंट नो. सो मे बी उसका करीबन समझ लीजिए, एग्जाम्पल ले लिया हमने 20 लाख का था. अब नंबर ऑफ इयर्स लेट्स से 15 इयर्स की जगह ही इज yet going to earn the same income for next 20 years. तब his idle coverage हो जाएगा. It is quite a big amount, which is approximately 31 crores. और जैसे ही अगर आप कहेंगे कि उनका जो लाइफ जो है अभी सिर्फ 5 साल ही बचा है, he is like about to retire, then the idle life coverage also keeps on reducing because the idle life expectancy is less. So it all depends on making a client serious about his human life value. उनकी लाइफ की इतनी वैल्यू है, whether it is 3 lakhs or 30 lakhs or 3 crore or 35 crores or 350 crores, it all depends on this. जो लोग इंश्योरेंस भी अगर सेल करते हैं तो उनके लिए बहुत अच्छा टूल है to make a client very very serious. There are a lot of insurance companies also who have certain calculators on their websites and all, but ये आप थोड़ा सा अपनी ब्रांडिंग के संग करके ये दोनों मेथोडोलॉजी को समझा के you can actually do that. Okay, so another half an hour we have to go. And now should we go to composite financial planning goal or anything else is there before we do that? Any questions so far?
Yes, Kanav ji.
Yes, now your voice is clear. Yes, Vipul.
ओके, एक तो आपका एक कैलकुलेशन जो पार्ट है वो बहुत अच्छा है. मैं आपके साथ कर ही रहा था. मगर जो आपका डाउनलोड होने के बाद जो आउटलुक दिखता है वो थोड़ा कुछ अच्छा है तो कलरफुल है तो दिखने को थोड़ा मजा आएगा, और पेंट निकाले तो भी उसका अच्छा प्रिंट आउट निकलेगा.
As I mentioned, no, post Diwali there is a team which is working on that. इसका जो designing and the output part है with your branding and all, it will become totally different. अभी मैं समझ रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा बोरिंग है, सिर्फ numbers and no little bit of only 2 colors and things like that are there.
No issue.
Going to be very very interesting for sure post Diwali, and we are trying to do it as fast as possible.
Okay sir.
Thank you for the patience.
Okay, no problem sir.
ठीक है. And we will have more and more calculators. ऐसा नहीं अभी ये कुछ 10-11 है तो ये उतने ही रहेंगे, शायद 15-20 हो जाएंगे. एंड अभी हम लोग जैसे नेक्स्ट वीक म्यूचुअल फंड एनालिसिस एंड देन उसके बाद में वी विल do other things also slowly and gradually. So we will see how we can use maximum. But if you want to explore all these things on your own, there are videos also wherein you can listen to that and you can do that. That can also be done. So don't wait for a Thursday to come and do it. This can be done immediately by all of you. Okay. So the next part is the composite financial planning. See, there are 2 parts. ये composite financial planning, while you are engaging an investors, थोड़ा सा it looks little different और कुछ नहीं है. But I think the better one जो हमारा है, which is a 1-page financial plan. 1-page financial plan is something. आज समय होता है तो हम लोग आज वो भी कर लेंगे. That is the key. Whenever you are going one-on-one with a client or you are doing a client meeting presentation, आपने एक IAP किया maybe with 10, 15, 20 people, and after that you sit one-on-one with everyone. आप उस 1-page financial plan में जाइए, you just write all the data. It takes only 3 minutes. You listen, write, khatakat, and then just take a PDF, keep it there, and then you tell them I will share it with you later with my comments. So वो आपका PDF ready हो ही गया उस समय, you store it, and after that you can email it, or if you want you can take a printout, and with your comments, with your explanation, you can give it to him and make him explain. So those things can be done for 10-15 minute people. No charge, nothing like that. But if you can do this, for sure, the SIPs, the business which you will get from the client, yeah, existing client ke sang maybe, let's say if somebody is doing a 10,000 SIP, that SIP will go up to 35,000, 40,000, because once you do the planning, it has to go up. So if you really want to increase that with your existing client or with new client engagement, this is a good experience which I think each one of us should do. And number one is that you are not doing any advice, you are not doing any planning, you are just making him, engaging him, and he is only doing it with you. You are becoming a facilitator, and then he realizes that this guy, because of this guy I am able to do that, so I really want to be with this person, this particular gentleman or lady, whoever it is. Okay, so let's see this. What amount you need, or maybe there can be various goals. Let's say there is a child cost. So this is all today. आपको ये देखना है कि आज का मेरा क्या कॉस्ट है, ये भूल जाइए कि 10 years बाद क्या होगा कैलकुलेशन. दिस इज ऑटोमेटिकली डन. सो लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. इफ माय child is, let's say, 13-year-old, and I want him to do some higher studies, and maybe you need 10 lakh rupees at a certain point of time. If he wants to do that study today, or maybe a small MBA program or something, I need 10 lakh rupees. Okay. And what is that amount you need? Like, this is like a corpus. मुझे कितना corpus होना चाहिए कि so that I think I should be having a corpus. So let's take an example. I want to have at least 1 crore of rupees, or maybe 5 crore or something like that. 3, 4. So 5 crore रुपया होने से I'll consider myself as wealthy. And what is the amount you need to spend to buying your dream car or dream house? Let's take an example. Maybe 20, 25 lakhs is a reasonable amount. I would like to buy a little high-end car. And my current age, let's say, if I wish to, it can be 49. At what age you want to plan? So maybe acquiring in next 10 years. Yes, I would like to plan that in 10 years. Your current age of your child, this also 13. Professional education, so maybe when he is willing, so maybe at the age of 22. So how many years you need your amount to be spent in buying these items? You dream one. So like this was the first one. After how many years? So maybe 10 years. All right. Then expected rate of inflation 5%. ठीक है. What would be the expected investment return? Maybe I can write, or maybe a little aggressive or something like that. Maybe 15%. How much savings you have now? I can write, let's say, a 10 lakh rupees of amount. This is what I have there. So once you have done this, so this is the wealth target. The major part is this 5 crore part, and rest of them are little less. So once this is done, you can download and all. But again, this is going to come in a format like that. So whatever we have done there, a little bit of this, but finally, एक ही page में all these things have come. So 9 years कैसे लिखा है? So for education, 9 years left, 15%, 15. This is the amount, and this is your current saving amount, and monthly SIP is required is this much. Now for wealth, I think there's a huge amount. थोड़ा सा इसको कम कर देते हैं थोड़ा, so that the calculation. And number of years 39 कैसे लिखा है? सॉरी, यहाँ पे 49 था और मैंने 10 लिख दिया, so actually it should be 59 or maybe 60, whatever. Now it is there. So if this is the amount, so it simply comes कि ये आपके जो expenses हैं या wealth आपको जो create करना है और education loan, whatever, this small things are there. So it is there, and then you can actually create a PDF with all these things, and you can actually, with your branding, you can actually share it with your investors. Okay, so this is like a composite SIP increase. Do you want me to show this also? This is the last calculator. Let's select one, let's say Axis. We can do blue chip, frequency monthly, amount 10,000, increase 10%, and starting date can be maybe 2018 January 1st, and this date. So let's search. Now this becomes like this, and you see the SIP increase will also happen like this. Like 10,000 is there. After a certain point of time, it goes up and it becomes 11,000, 25, 11,000, so on and so forth, because 10% amount is increasing every year, and this is becoming then 12,000 and so on and so forth. So with this amount, the whole thing is coming, and finally you'll end up making a lump sum amount of, let's say, 10 lakh rupees or something like that. और इसका summary यहाँ पे है, which you can actually create or something like that. So I will share with you this. So this is there, and all the details. ये थोड़ा सा हम बोले ना, this presentation and all will change because there are so many points and all is not required. So we will have this corrected, and you will get a much better version of this. So all these pages and all, everything will be there. I don't think client looks into so many things. इतना दिखाने का जरूरत भी नहीं है. But again, PDF or something maybe best is in Excel format or something like that. If you just share with him, that can really be useful. So finally, at that point of time, the SIP which he started with 10,000 rupees has actually become 3,20,000 rupees in so many years, and the increased amount has actually become, the investment has actually become like this, which is 69 lakhs, and finally the value of which he is actually growing is 78 lakhs. So this way, the whole idea of the thing is there. And this is a beautiful way to grow the whole SIPs. I was just watching one video today, and they were telling that in 2018 only, I think there was around 3,000 or 4,000 crore per month of SIP book size for Indian mutual fund. Now it has gone up above 16,000 crore. So this is a huge increase in the SIP book size. So SIP is the key, and I think most of the mutual fund distributors and the assets under management has grown majorly because of this. So this makes the whole thing very, very crucial. So just coming back to the last thing for today, which is the SIP. So this is the VC Volatility Coach dashboard. In FFF Pro, we will not have so many things. There are fewer things, but again, this volatility calculators is the one which we have just seen right now. Now, one-page financial plan, there is a detailed financial plan also, but this is for volatility coaches, wherein you can actually get a 40-45 page financial plan. We will have a dedicated session for this. In order to create a detailed financial plan, you need at least 1 hour minimum, because you have to put in a lot of data, and then only you can get a data. So financial planners data and all. But again, one-page financial plan is something. Let's do this. And I hope all of you can see this. Yes, perfect. So here, if you want, you can have a photograph of your client, upload it, add his name, his email address, mobile number. I just want you to share that with speed you can actually make whatever you wish to do. Okay, so monthly expense, let's say 50,000 rupees. Okay, and this is like a questionnaire. कहते हैं ना, risk appetite पता होना चाहिए client का, what is the risk, how much is the risk he is willing to take. So just started investing, I am investing, you will have these questions. So based on that, no, आपको ये पता चलेगा कि how much in equity, how much in debt, and how much in cash he should be. Okay, so percentage of monthly income, generate your available investment. Let's say I can write this. Which age group you actually fall in this. So if you have bought equity and if the market falls, then you will buy very aggressively. And what statement describe you best? I want my investment to grow substantially with higher possible return. So मेरा क्या गया, 80% equity आ गया, 10% debt, 10% cash. So this is my risk taking ability. So we move next. Now something very, very simple like this actually comes. Isme one part is automatically done, and that is your retirement planning. Retirement planning, I have written something called 50,000 rupees per month. Okay, so here you see it is like 1 crore. 1 crore hi hai na? Nahi, 1 crore nahi hai. So I think there is a standard amount. So child education, I can even edit child education, wedding analysis. So you can actually change the names if you wish to. Huh? This is editable. So you can write, let's say CHIRAG, Chirag's education. Okay, the next goal can be my other son. Let's say HIRAV, Hirav, education. Then maybe buying a home, or maybe emergency fund, education, and things like that, whatever you wish to do. Inflation 5% liya, rate of return, let's take an example, I have taken 15%. For retirement, maybe I will take 12% only. For education, 12, 15 again, another 15. And for home also, let's say I will have a little less risk. Emergency fund, I will use 7%. Now, after how many years I need this? Maybe 10 years. Retirement, maybe 15 years. And education, 10 years. And the younger one, maybe 20 years. And home, maybe 10 years. Theek hai. Emergency fund, I will need after 1 year. Now, in this case, 10 lakhs, maybe retirement ke liye I will need 1 crore. For Chirag education, another thing I'll need, instead of 10 lakhs, let me write 30 lakhs. And here also I need 30 lakhs. Or maybe for home, instead of 1 crore, or maybe I need 2 crores. And emergency fund is 1 lakh. Emergency fund is आपका जो भी expense है उतना into 3 to 6 months. So in this, you have actually created the future value. Everything is there. Monthly income and all is also come. And next, simple. Now, iska PDF will come a little better. You see, now this is your client's name. This is your client details and all. His photograph will come, and then you can download this. Now it is going to come in a format wherein education ke liye you need to invest 6,200 to get 1.62 crores. For retirement, you need to invest 45,000 in order to get 20 crores. For child education, for Chirag's education, Hira's education, home, emergency fund. So this is what you really want to do. And once you do, a PDF can also be there. I'll just show you how it looks like. And these things, no, we will see that they will become a little better after January. So abhi kya ho gaya? Ek one-page plan, it's all there. Photograph of a client, client's detail, all your data, and then niche mein this whole calculator, and niche mein your name and all branding will be there. That's it. Simple. In one page, everything done. So simple. And it took how much? Not even 5 minutes. So here, no, we are not giving him a detailed plan. Detailed plan ke liye there is a separate session we will do. That is also very, very interesting for the clients who are willing to pay you 25,000 and above as a fees. I think you should do it with them for sure, especially young clients. For people whom you think that mutual fund is the only investment they will be doing, or some insurance, some health insurance they are doing. So you just use this tool, which is very, very simple. 5 minutes mein you can actually make the whole plan. You can do retirement engagement. You can do the SIP motivation to them, retirement motivation by systematic withdrawal, systematic transfer plan also, how it is working. You are putting into one debt fund and one equity fund. From there, everything transfer and everything is seen. And you can take out an Excel or a PDF, put it into a good branding and just PDF and share it with the investor. So this way, this is what the whole idea of today's session was. What else we will be doing in the next few days, I'll just share with you so that you all are prepared that in next time what we are doing. Another 5 minutes and then we can have Q&A and then we are done. So there is another financial planning tool which we have created. So this is also we will be sharing in next and this is again for volatility coaches. We will be doing exclusively for them, wherein all our game software and all everything is there. There are 21 games right now. So all the games, all the PPTs for the client engagement and all. VG Creative, this is new. There are over 2,000 creatives which are made. So all the creatives you can actually download with your branding and all. Okay. So you will get all the creatives here also, yours truly. Okay. This is actually a volatility coach dashboard. In FFF Pro dashboard, you will not have all the things. You will have certain things, which is this tool is there, mutual fund analysis. This is there in FFF Pro. This is there in FFF Pro. And volatility calculator is there. One-page financial plan is there. So these are the ingredients which is there for all FFF Pro members. Rest of them are there into volatility coach dashboard. So yours truly, everything is available without any brand. And VG Creatives, you can download all the things with your branding and all. So if you want to see, I can just share it with you. Just show it to you right now. So even the volatility coaches and everyone, you can specifically also, if you want, you can have this. The Sunday newsletter, which I share. If you want to share it with your logo and your branding, you can just download it and share it with your investors. The flyers and all which we have actually created. If you want, just view album, edit, and you can actually download the media and all. And videos are also there. So this way, there are quite a number of them. Okay. I hope you can see this. Yeah, you can see this. Yeah. Okay. So this way, there is quite a number of them, which is there. What happened? Yeah, it has got stuck. So volatility games, CDR, media. Okay. So this way, all this, no, you may have been seeing my morning messages and all, no, there can be like, no, on so many things, Men and I, how technology, there are so many albums, and let's say 7 wars. Abhi like marriage season is coming. So if you want to view this, there are 7 wars. Like no, when a husband and a wife get married, there are 7, what do you call that? हाँ, 7 वचन होते हैं. So each vachan is also like a financial connect is also there. So with pictures, all the 7 of them are there. So you can download each one of them, and actually you can share it with your investors one by one in a day. When New Year comes, so New Year also there is an album, and there are various other things which you can actually do and share. So similarly, Akshay Tritiya comes. So there are 9 images made like this. Okay. So Akshay Tritiya, why people celebrate Akshay Tritiya? There are different reasons. One is because Ganesha started writing something for Ved Vyas. And then Akshay Tritiya, there is a significance of Lord Parshuram also, and so on and so forth. And on Akshay Tritiya, Sudama actually visited. So all the stories are there, and why Akshay Tritiya is significantly on that day. Okay, so based on Kuber, or maybe Jain Tirthankar, Rishabh Dev, he broke his fast on that day. So Akshay Tritiya this becomes interesting. And what is the significance with that for wealth? That is also written in various 2 lines with the image and all. So it becomes very interesting. Don't send only the जैसे दशहरा आ गया तो only the 10 face of Ravan and you are done it. No point in doing those things. So lessons, if Mahavir Jayanti is coming, lessons from Lord Mahavira. So if Lord Shiva ka there is, so there are a lot of albums. It is not one. There are quite a number of images, and with different stories and significance. So there is a significance for eyes. There is a significance of the Jata. There is a significance of the Ganges coming. So, and the Kamandal and the Damru and everything. So there is everything, and this you can actually download with all your stuff which you want. And similarly, let's get fearless, financial wellness. This is youth. This is a very important one. You download and you can actually share it with the youth if you wish to. Financial lessons from the great kings of India. So like Tenali Rama to Chandragupta Maurya, and so many of them are already there. So you can just download one by one, each one of them. So there are like thousands, not hundreds, thousands of them. And a lot of them, which is all handmade by me, New Year resolution. So this you can actually see. So there are so many things which is like and so this is all like unique. You can actually have a good view. Like when Ganesha is there. So with Ganesha also, there are a lot of significance which is there. So you will find a lot of interesting, and each and every thing is like a presentation. अगर आप चाहें तो उनसी एक PPT, presentation, investor education program also can be done. 15 lessons from a cricket to cricket fans, to a group of cricket people when they are about, and if you want to do a program, show them this 15 cricket lessons. It will take 10-15 minutes to show you. So you have done an engaging activity with them, and you can do all these things. So this way, all these things are there, and you can actually engage. So we will be doing a lot of stuffs every Thursday. So for today, this is all to share. I hope we have done everything in 1 hour. So we will try to restrict within 1 hour, so that we just don't increase the time. Any questions you can ask? Otherwise, we are done. Thank you. Good. Nobody is going to speak. I am done. So good to see
Hello.
you all. Yes.
हेलो कनक
Yes, Pradeep.
जी, मैं अभी इस साल से आपके पास मेंबरशिप में हूँ, तो ये FFF Pro इसमें जो है वो उसका जो डैशबोर्ड है वो अलग है ना, जो अभी आपने एक्सप्लेन
हाँ,
किया।
इसमें से कुछ 4-5 चीजें हैं उसमें, जैसे म्यूचुअल फंड इज देयर. आई विल शो नेक्स्ट वीक वी विल बी डूइंग म्यूचुअल फंड एनालिसिस ओनली. उसके बाद में इक्विटी एनालिसिस है, फाइनेंस जो आज मैंने दिखाया ना, ये सारा है.
ओके,
आज जो भी
नहीं मुझे ये चाहिए था कि अभी ये पूरे साल आप हमारे साथ एंगेज रहेंगे, तो कब कब रहेंगे, कैसा उस फ्लो रहेगा, वो थोड़ा जानकारी चाहिए था, अगर मिल जाए तो.
ऑलमोस्ट एवरी थर्सडे वी विल डू. हर माने जितने एक महीने में 4 थर्सडेज होते हैं, एक थर्सडे ओपन हाउस रहेगा. इट्स ओनली Q&A एंड मार्केट आउटलुक, क्योंकि हमारे RBCC के बहुत सारे पैरामीटर्स हैं. उसको बेस करके आप एक्चुअली मार्केट में क्लाइंट्स का टैक्टिकल एसेट एलोकेशन कर सकते हैं। सो एक रहेगा ओपन हाउस, एक रहेगा इस तरीके का सेशन, एक इंटरव्यू सेशन है, और एक जो 4th सैटरडे है वो सिर्फ वॉलेटिलिटी कोचेस के लिए रहेगा। सो मोर और लेस 3 Saturdays इन अ मंथ इज ओपन फॉर।
और मतलब इन दोनों में क्या फर्क है? वैसे अभी हमने प्रो मेंबरशिप ली है, लेकिन वोलेटिलिटी कोचेस की क्या क्राइटेरिया है या क्या फीस वगैरह है उसकी, वो सब सीखने के लिए उसके बारे में कहाँ जानकारी है?
वेबसाइट पे है जानकारी। देखिए ये सारे
ओके।
के सारे गेम्स हैं मेजरली, देखिए हमने 21 इंटेलेक्चुअल गेम्स बनाए हुए हैं। वो गेम्स अगर आप क्लाइंट्स को दिखाना चाहते हैं, आप आने वाले कुछ दिनों में देखिए पहले गेम्स, इन चीजों को
यस
यूज
यस।
करिए। उसके बाद में धीरे धीरे अगर लगता है देन यू बिकम, अगर आप यो यूज कर सकते हैं। द आइडिया इज,
यस।
अगर आपको क्लाइंट एक्सपेंशन करना है, कॉर्पोरेट प्रेजेंटेशंस देना है, आपको कंटेंट चाहिए, और वो भी इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से थ्रू गेम्स एंड ऑल, इफ यू वांट टू एंगेज देन यू शुड बी हैविंग देम। ये जो भी कंटेंट है, ये सारा का सारा चीज जो 2000 से भी ज्यादा चीजें बनी, वो आपको शेयर करना है। ये कंटेंट वो है, लेकिन आपको यूज करना है किस क्लाइंट के संग कब, वो आपको लगाना पड़ेगा अपना दिमाग एंड ऑल दैट वे। तो
मतलब
वो
अभी
कर,
प्रो मेंबरशिप में आप थोड़ा थोड़ा इसमें से दिखाएंगे जो समझ के हम आगे का डिसीजन ले सकते हैं।
एब्सोल्युटली
ओके।
प्रो में भी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, पहले उसको भी कर लेंगे तो भी मैंने
यस यस।
क्योंकि ये भी अपने आप में बहुत सारी चीजें हैं। कॉन्फ्रेंस हो गई, सेशंस हो जाएंगे, लर्निंग इंटरव्यूज हो जाएंगे, पर बैकएंड आपके पास इतना कुछ है कि आप, जो नेक्स्ट वीक हम लोग, आज वाला भी इंटरेस्टिंग था, ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, 10-11 कैलकुलेटर्स हैं, पर ये अपने आप में एक एक चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। नेक्स्ट वीक जो हम लोग करेंगे म्यूचुअल फंड एनालिसिस, वो तो फिनोमिनल है। आई टेल यू, बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं जो साल के 45,000 से 90,000 रुपया साल का लेते हैं सिर्फ म्यूचुअल फंड एनालिसिस का, और वो आप लोगों को सबको यहाँ पे 1 साल के लिए पूरा का पूरा अवेलेबल है। प्लीज इसे यूज कीजिए, इट इज वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल। वैल्यू रिसर्च और बहुत सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन 5 स्टार रेटिंग वगैरह देती है, पर आप लोग अपनी रेटिंग्स बनाइए। प्रदीप
ओके।
की 5 स्टार रेटिंग का फंड क्या है, संजीव चावला के 5 स्टार रेटिंग का फंड क्या है, ओके तो इस तरीके से राजेश मेहता का 5 स्टार रेटिंग फंड क्या है। तो इस तरीके से आपके जो फंड है ना, अनुज मित्तल की ये रिपोर्ट है, हमारी तो ऑलरेडी एक बुलेटिन आती है, बट आप अपनी उसको बनाइए, उसी को आप अपना लोगो डाल के भी बना सकते हैं, उसमें कुछ पेज अपने ऐड कर सकते हैं, माइनस कर सकते हैं, एवरीथिंग इज फ्लेक्सिबल। पर आप अपनी रिपोर्ट और अपनी रिसर्च बनाइए, वो यूनिक होगी, वो किसी और के पास नहीं होगी, और वो आपका होगा। मैंने तो दे दिया
आप
आपको, उसको आपको यूज करना।
प्रो मेंबरशिप का डैशबोर्ड एक बार खोल के दिखा सकते हैं क्या? मतलब उसमें कि डाउनलोड अपना अपना ब्रांडिंग कैसे करें उसमें, वो कुछ?
हाँ, वो सारी चीजें यही ऐसी है, बस उसमें 5 या 6 चीजें हैं जो जो आपके लिए है अवेलेबल, वो सारी वैसे ही रहेगी एज इट इज। मेरा एक्चुअली में क्या है ना, वो ऑटो मोड में है, तो मेरा ये वीसी डैशबोर्ड ही खुलता है। मैं एक बार नहीं तो
ओके।
निशांत जो रहते हैं हमारे, वो ही विल कनेक्ट,
हाँ।
वो आपको अलग से दिखा देगा, स्क्रीनशॉट वगैरह भी डाल
ओके।
दो। एंड यू कैन कनेक्ट हिम
ओके।
1 to 1 ऑल्सो। आपको जो भी
ओके।
समझना है आप आराम से कनेक्ट करिए, पूछिए, बिकॉज यूज करेंगे तभी फायदा है, और आप जितना यूज
वही है।
करेंगे उतना अच्छा है।
मतलब वही करने चाहते हैं, इसीलिए तो क्वेश्चन भी पूछे जाते हैं ना
एब्सोल्युटली,
अदरवाइज।
बहुत बहुत अच्छी बात है ये। गुड टू सी सुमंतो बनर्जी, अनुज, नितिन जी झुंझुनू से, संजय ठाकुर कोलकाता से, एंड लॉट ऑफ यू, सो नाइस दैट यू हैव ज्वाइंड। यस डी दारूवाला जी सबसे कंसिस्टेंट है हमारे सो इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट लर्नर आई हैव एवर मेट फ्रॉम नागपुर, जो कि हमेशा रहते हैं। सूरज, गुड टू सी यू। आज मैंने सारे ग्रुप्स में सूरज की एक 2-3 लाइन, मैंने 2-3 मिनट का एक वीडियो शेयर किया है, हिज एक्सपीरियंस बाय बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ द होल ग्रुप। प्लीज डू लिसन टू दैट। मुझे बहुत इंस्पायरिंग लगा द वे सूरज हैज शेयर्ड दैट। आई एम श्योर आप सब लोग भी अगर सुनेंगे, आप लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा। दैट वाज रियली रियली नाइस। सो प्लीज, भले ही थोड़े थोड़े होते हैं, 2 minutes 3 minutes स्मॉल स्मॉल वीडियोस, but please do listen to them. They are really pearls of wisdom, I'll say. So very good. Good, Suraj. Nice to see you.
Thank you for that clip.
And
Actually,
in the coming days, no, like Suraj, and no, there are quite a number of our friends there. वो भी सेशंस लेंगे, आप उनके सेशंस भी अटेंड करिए। राजेश जी मेहता, वो भी हमारे वॉलेटिलिटी कोच है, उनके पास इतने सर्टिफिकेशंस और इतने है चीजें जितने शायद हम सबको मिला के भी नहीं होंगे। सो हम उनसे भी रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कभी कुछ ना कुछ कराएं इन द टाइम टू, बिकॉज एनीवेज थर्सडेज हम सब ने जब एलोकेट कर ही लिया है, तो लेट्स डू एंड लर्न फ्रॉम ईच अदर ऑल्सो। और मुझे अकेले अकेले को सुन के बोर हो जाएंगे आप लोग। So not that every Thursday I'm going to speak. So, but we have quite a learned, quite a room full of wisdom. So we'll do that. With this, हम लोग एक समय को भी